Welcome. So this video we're going to cover how to get Vicon Shogun set up and installed at home. So the first thing you're going to need to do before we do anything is get the University VPN set up. So we can do that by going to the Work Anywhere page. The link for that is in instructions on Moodle. And then we can go to the VPN, Windows 10, and download the Global Protect client. So install the VPN on your own device and download and install Global Protect VPN. So once that is done, you will end up with an icon in your system tray here. Mine is connected at the moment. I'm just going to disconnect so you can see what we do. So it'll pop up like this, click connect, and then you use your normal username that you would log in at the university and your password. And we are connected. So now you should be able to access university systems as if you are logged into the university network, which you effectively are now at home. I've even set up the K drive and my N drive as well. There are instructions on Work Anywhere on how to do that. If you scroll down to the bottom, you can look at N and K drives and how to set those up within Windows as well. So once we have the VPN set up, you can go ahead and set the N drives up and K drives up if you so wish. But then let's look at getting Vicon Shogun. So the first way and the easiest way, if it will work for you, is to use Apps Anywhere, which the link is appsanywhere.port.ac.uk. But as you can see at the moment, I am getting an error in validation. I have no idea why. Maybe because today it's very busy, everyone trying to use this at the university, but for some reason it is failing. So this is a perfect opportunity to see the different ways we can get Vicon Shogun working at home. So if we cannot use Apps Anywhere, we can get the installer here. I've sent this share link out on Moodle. And within that, you have a zipped up folder for Shogun Post 1.3.1. Now you can click and download that as we would normally. And then when we get the zip file here, we can right click on that. I have 7-zip installed and I can say extract files and choose the folder on the drive. Let me cancel that because I've already done it. And you'll end up with this folder here. Double click the setup button. I'm not going to do that now because I have everything installed. But when you double click on that, you'll get a prompt for admin access. Click yes, and then just go through and use all the default options. There's multiple stages to the installer. Say yes to all of those and restart your machine if necessary. Once you've restarted the machine, then you will have Vicon Shogun Post and other aspects installed. So I'm going to show you what happens when you try to open Vicon Shogun without a license installed. So the way I'll do that is I'll just disconnect from Global Protect at the moment and then launch Vicon Shogun Post. There will be a pause whilst it tries to find a license, which it won't be able to, and you'll get this licensing window pop up. So the next thing we need to do is to set the license server here. Click that. Check the user-specific network license server box and put this information in. flex-app-10.uni.ds.port.ac.uk. Put that information into the box, click OK. Mine's unable to access because I've not signed back into Global Protect, which I shall do now. So I've now connected back to the VPN, and if I click OK, there should be no error message now, and then retry, and Vicon Shogun Post launches. Now if for some reason you cannot access the VPN, then there is another way that you can get a license. You might have seen it quickly when our license popped up, but if you try and bring that license back up again, there is another way that we can do that to get the licensing tools. Yes, we can go to C program files x86, Vicon, and licensing. And if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see a piece of software, an application called vault.exe. If you double click on that, it comes up. Because I have a license server specified, it's found all the licenses held on that server. Ignore all of this information. You will not see that when you launch this. So you need to click on the request license button. So here is the request license dialog. I've filled all of this out. We need to select Shogun as the product and then the version 1.x. Put your name in here and your student myport email address here. University of Portsmouth, CT, and then add me in as supervisor, Alex Council. We want a standalone license locked to your PC name. And then the next thing we need to do is to save this request to a file. I'll choose the desktop for mine and click OK. And then you can see here the license file has appeared. So the next thing you'll need to do is to email that to Vicon. So if we go into our email, compose, and the address is support@vicon.com. And then we'll type in UOP temp license request. Put some details in there. Hi, my name is so-and-so, and I'd like a free license that's been arranged. The important thing is to copy me in. Yeah. Copy me into this request, put some text in, and then attach the license file that was saved to your desktop. Attach that in there. Vicon will get back to you via email with a temporary license and instructions on how to install that. I won't cover that here because I've already got a license installed, but if you get any problems, we can cover that via email or other messages and ways of doing that. So once that's installed, you should be able to go back, fire up Shogun Post, and then we can start looking at how to configure Vicon Shogun with the custom scripts that we have as we use in the labs in Eldon Building, and I will cover how to set up Shogun and a brief introduction in the next video.